Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Idle Zeros. Today we have another voiceover episode because this is footage I captured while I was on a walk yesterday. Um, there was originally talking, but there were cars coming, and it's just a disaster in terms of audio. So, what we're doing today is we are outlining the recent Void campaign progress I made with my giant killer LFA. We had passed 332, which was a very nasty wave for us for quite some time. But we picked up an Elena copy. It has 6.1 thousand attack, B plus. So that gave us the extra damage we needed to make progress. And so now we pop ourselves back into Void campaign and to see what sort of progress we can make. So most stages are of course going to be a cakewalk, as Void campaign typically is, and then it's just gated by a handful of disgusting waves that everybody struggles with. So that's par for the course there. Obviously, LFA is just going to be punching holes through most of these stages, which you like to see. It's rather satisfying. And if my mood changes throughout this video, it's actually because I'm using another device to flip Starry Gems in exchange for contract Starry Gems because I am going for event packs with CSG for anniversary so that I don't have to go bankrupt buying out the event, which hopefully I won't have to do. Usually there are 200 scrolls in the big event packs that cost 100 or 2.5k CSG. And I'm good on scrolls already, plus they give 700 apparently, which is insane. However, last year for anniversary, they had specific event currency as well in those packs. So while I don't need the scrolls contained within them, the what's it called? I'm expecting event currency to be in there again, so I will be able to purchase those with CSG. I should have about 10k ish by the time anniversary comes, so that if all goes according to plan, will be precisely enough for every single event pack, which I believe the total is like 9.7 K CSG needed to buy out an event, unless they change it, of course. Something else I'm concerned about is that if they're giving away 700 scrolls, that's like almost half of an entire summon event. Um, what if they go above 2k scrolls that you need to buy out the event, or to max the event rather? Wouldn't that be kind of insane? Um, so I'm hoping the extra, so if they do that, the extra scrolls from the event packs will be quite nice. And in addition, if they just keep it at 2k scrolls needed, um, I will just be stockpiling those scrolls for holiday season because there are like 3 or 4 summon events every holiday season that are worth going in on. There's Halloween, there's Christmas, there's Chinese New Year, and then I don't know, maybe another one depending on what the actual event schedule is, whether or not they land on holidays. But whatever, doesn't really matter. So you're basically just hearing me talk and not commentate over these. However, that's totally fine. The goal for this recording session basically was just to see if we can clear 3-3-10, because that is when you can start accumulating Divine Silk for Mythic skins. And then once you have Mythic skins, that's basically it for Void campaign. That's the last big milestone you need. You can get every possible Void campaign farming material. um, after that point, which I'm not sure if they'll ever add more stuff. I feel like they should, right? I'm not sure if mythic skins and such were added as the Void campaign stages were added. Like when Chapter 3 of Void campaign came out, did they add mythic skins with it, or did they just add that in later? I wasn't playing when that was introduced. However, if it were introduced afterwards, like retroactively, then my hope remains that they will add more loot in later campaign stages for the next sort of power bonus thing. I'm not really sure what they'll do, but I'm hoping they'll do something. In fact, yeah, I don't. I started playing like right as X levels were coming out, so I'm not really sure if Void campaign was. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But oh well, maybe you can leave a comment. Oh, I need to tell you about something. It's not a guarantee yet, but you can let me know what you think. Because I don't like the idea of getting monthly cards across multiple accounts, I am thinking about transferring the Star Alchemist Homes, the Giant Killer copy, over to my main account. Or at least getting a different A tier homes on the main account. And then the other account would just become like a B copy, free to play Sahi main account. And I'm not really sure how that would go, but let me know how you would feel about that as well. Because honestly, um, since I wouldn't be buying monthly cards on that account anymore, it just kind of feels like a waste, to be honest. So I think I'd rather just have all my copies consolidated on one and have one super account, which would be the one you're looking at right now. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm not really sure. We re-rolled the Aspen. It used to be Giant Killer Armor Crit, but now we have Giant Killer Crit Damage CI Offset, which I will keep for the time being until I want to completely main Star Expedition, in which case I will re-roll for a third offensive stat. I'm not really sure how many hammers it'll take, but it'll take quite a few. Obviously, Holmes is giving us some trouble here. That tends to be the case with Holmes Young. Dude is an absolute menace in Void Campaign, and in fact, the stage I am currently stuck on, which I won't spoil for video's sake, also has Holmes Youngs. So is it this stage? Maybe. Is it a later stage? Maybe. You'll just have to see. But yeah, there's your spoiler basically. It's a later stage because we just cleared this one. Fun. Fun. I'm selling my Elena right now. It's on the market. I have it listed as 1,000 buyout. I started it at 10 bidding and it has reached 450 bidding already in what is that, 6 hours? So I'm not terribly scared about that. I have 36 hours for that to bump up. As long as it goes for over retirement, I will feel good. And then I'll just convert the Starry to CSG for more event packs. Or, maybe I can just send it off to an alt for a funny copy. Now, this is a nasty wave because Gustin is disgusting. And Rogan waves we obviously can't outspeed either. So, quite problematic here. But there we go. The problem was solved by nuking the Gustins, because if the Gustins leave, they'll just ping us to death by reflecting our own damage, because I think that's how it works. Let me read his skills real quick, because like I said, I have a second device, and I can do that. Releases Link of Souls against one random enemy. Whenever self takes damage, the target linked will also take 70% of the received damage. So basically, if our LFA touches him, He murderizes us. So that's fun. Yeah, very fun. Yeah, Gustin's gross. Gross, nasty hero. Um, Mim account is stuck, by the way. The Mim video hasn't uploaded as of the time of recording, so I hope that goes well. Otherwise, I'll be spoiling it. But we are stuck in a Tower of Oblivion on Mimwave 607. So we were able to nuke down the first one, but we don't have enough damage as of now to nuke the second one. But then after that, we have two more. And so honestly, I feel like we won't be able to clear tower until we have established tenants and we're V4. I could be mistaken. It might only take V3 because that's when we unlock the improved passive 3, which means we do an extra 100% attack damage with every enemy or just hero, period, that dies. So that might just be the damage we need for 607 at least. I'm not sure if we'll be able to pass 624 or 639, but for the time being, that's okay. One more thing that's agonizing is Fantasy Arcade. The game mode sucks, but it gives so much stellar that I need to do it once on probably each and every single one of my accounts. So that's what I'll be doing, dedicating the rest of my life to doing that because I have so many. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So basically what we need here is we need to nuke down the Russells and prevent them both from attacking. I believe that will be accomplished by horrifying both in round 1, such that they never get their basics. Actually, they're faster than us. That's awkward. I don't remember what my solution to this was. We did clear through 310, by the way, as you can see. we did it quite handily, pushing into 3-4 now. But there we go. Russells are dead. Taras are dead. 3-4-4 now. Yeah, the good news is, as long as we can outspeed, LFA can generally handle it. However, we are currently stuck because we can't outspeed homes no matter how ridiculously fast we make ourselves. Looking at the account now, we have Rui Scepter, we have a Speed Stone, we have the Speed Enables, we have a Pet, and we have plus 40 speed from one of the pink treasures for Void Campaign. And we also have decently leveled houses. The houses are 86, 105, 91, 105. And even with all of that, in pushing into like the 2700 speed realm, we still don't outspeed Homes Young. And as you may have guessed, based on the length of this video, this is the wave we are stuck on. And it feels bad and it sucks because no matter how absurdly quick we become, it is all for naught. We are not fast enough. I'm not really sure how much potential speed we can get from Cloud Island right now, plus 43. So there's 10 remaining in one house. And then 12 in the other. So we can get 22 more speed. Now we'll need to math it out and look at the data mines to see if with a maxed home we will be able to outspeed that wave, but even if we can, it'll just be a matter of time before we can no longer do so. And seeing as we will be running Rui Scepter and a Speed Stone and have speed from the treasure train and just have speed from everywhere basically, unless they introduce some new mechanic at anniversary or something like that. It will be impossible for us to outspeed unless we get like Asmodel Dauntless. But that wouldn't be around 1 outspeed. We would need to wait on an active skill, I believe. Let me read him. Where is the speed thing? Yeah, I'm having trouble finding it. It's the active skill. Reduces the speed by 50 for four rounds. Wow. Goodness. And that's only the back line, unless that changes with sublimation. Yeah, it just looks like the back line. So the front line will still outspeed. Not super concerned about that, but it's obviously not ideal. But basically, what I'm circling back to is that we will give up our energy feed, which isn't super crucial because LFA feeds himself energy with fears and such. Yeah, 25 energy for every 1 enemy inflicted with fear. So that's quite good. We like that. It means we don't need to worry about demon bells as much. However, it means that we could put our artifact priority on to Snow Hearts, which will be quite nice for us because it means we have the potential to outspeed. But as of now, we have zero Snow Hearts. So we will need to accumulate those. But as you can see, even with perfect fears there, it's just not going to work out. Not for a long, long time. Or maybe the new artifact will help. I'm not really sure what it's going to do, but I'm excited for it, and I'll be able to get at least a few copies for anniversary, if it's good, anyway. Yeah, so control immunity, HP, energy. That sounds pretty good. That's Snowheart. That's what Snowheart gives, if you were wondering. And here's me trying to decipher how exactly we can avoid this wave, because I wasn't sure the trigger for Seal of Light. But upon realizing it needs to stack twice before it takes effect, and that gives me confidence that I can run dot purify. But as alluded to several times in this video thus far, it's just not going to cut it. We can't do it. Not until we outspeed the homes anyway. Once we do, we should be fine. But we cannot. So, oh well. Let me read the odds, actually, of the Snowheart. Moving on. Okay, at Glittery, 166 and 33% chance to inflict frost on enemies with the highest speed. No, that's very nice. So it'll smart target the homes. I like that quite a bit. Okay, so the odds stay the same with improved Snow Hearts. However, the extent of the speed debuff increases. So at Glittery it's 20, it's at Radiant it's 40, and at Splendid it's 60. So that's quite cool. I like the idea of getting Snow Hearts. We will just need to switch up our artifacts because we're still limited by Essence, of course, but we won't be running flags on Halora or PDE for these waves, and hopefully we'll get another trans soon enough. Who is going to be Sahi, so that I could clear through that one wave just to start accumulating the Divine Silk, but now that I have cleared that and can just accumulate every resource already, I think that frees us up to just go Mystic Fairy Freya for Star Expedition so that I can make my guild happy. So that'll be good. Time has passed now, so I'm going to go through. Here's me just showing off the stats. Just kidding. We continue to attempt it. Um, I'm not really sure how long this video lasts, so I should do it like a preemptive sign off so that I don't like run out of footage and then have to improv one immediately. But we'll have to see. I'm going into the auction market now, and I am going to filter by buyout price. And I am going to begin another cycle of retiring my copies, or buying copies to retire, rather. So we will see how this goes. Maybe I'll get lucky and nobody will bid against me, but some people have been quite annoying this morning. Lots of competition for bids. Bid failure. I hate you all. Absolute scourges. Yeah, so now I'm going to show off my Celestial Island to show you what we're working with. But yeah, so that's what we got. Pretty good. Not bad. Lana giving 2.3, Honky giving 600k, Halora giving 2.3. So quite decent indeed, I like to think. Anyway, here are my heroes. Very fun. But that will be all. So have a good day, everyone.